Hello, everybody, and welcome to our first episode of Doodle Empires. And I wanted to play this game for a while on the channel. I just didn't know an appropriate time to start playing. But due to the fact that, well, we just were in I'm pretty sure the last day of daily upload week. I might extend it, I'm not entirely sure. I feel it's a good time to, to just start playing this game. And like you can see, we have started in Europe. And I'm going to go ahead and start over here in Italy with a red nation over here in the south. We're going to call this, we're going to call it Naples, I guess. And, well, it will be in the southern region of this country. Well, of this peninsula. Okay, I extended the transition, so now it might look a little better. But like I said, they're going to start in the southern area of this country, just around this area. And yeah, so they start in Naples, and they're just conquering a lot of land, getting pretty much all of this boot area right here, and these borders already look pretty ugly. Their capital will be in Naples. I'm not sure. I don't think that's where Naples is really. I know it's pretty far off, but who really cares? And we're going to select this nation. We're going to draw a card, and they, of course, will get a large expand. Good for them. So, of course, they're going to go ahead and expand throughout this whole area right here. I'm going to change my pause button because currently it's shift 1. And if you do 1, I'm pretty sure it switches the brush size. So I'm going to go ahead and switch my pause button. Okay, it is changed, and now this is better. This country will go expand into Sicily and take all of this land, as well as Malta, and start expanding up into the Italian peninsula even more. And now they form a union, but they can't really form a union because, well, they're the only country, so I guess they unite with themselves. I don't really know how that works. And, well, they just get a medium expand, so this country does not care. They're just going, and they're gonna choose another card, and now they get a large expansion. These guys really don't care what's happening, and it's going to get a little difficult once they get to the Alpine region, which will be pretty soon. If these guys get a thing. Oh no, they get a build castle. So they're gonna build a castle over here in Venice. Will be their castle. It's pretty far up north in their country as of recent. And, well, now they're just going to expand again. So now they're going to go against the Alpine region and keep expanding. And now they're going to find a religion, which is this country for some reason just doesn't collapse. I don't know what's going on. And now they're getting a small expand, and now they just have a big encirclement. And now they're going to get a large expand. And this is where it kind of gets a little hairy. So they're going to go after Corsica over here. And now they're going to go into Sardinia and take about, well, I don't know how much of that is the island, but that looks really ugly. Age of Unity, select nation. Age of Unity, draw a card. Okay, finally, new nation. I swear, if they unite as soon as we do, I'm gonna get mad. But I'm gonna have our new nation be in Tunis, taking a lot of this Carthaginian area right here. Taking just a lot of. Now we're gonna go over to the red team, and they're gonna have to unionize with Tunis. I told you this would happen. They're not going to draw another card, and they're going to unionize again. So they're going to unionize with themselves. Could select another nation. Okay, finally, new nation. I swear. I really swear. This time, it'll be a purple Albanian nation. Just taking a lot of this Albanian coast, as well as some Greek coast. And also just a lot of the just sea right here, anyway. Now we go to the red team, and we actually get a new nation. This is pretty good. Where should I put this? I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna go ahead and put this new nation over here in Catalonia, so it adopts a lot of the Catalonian coastline and takes a lot of land. Next, we're gonna go over to the purple team, and oh wow, we just get a new nation. And this new nation is actually gonna go ahead and be Athens, taking just all of this Athenian area right here, which is pretty good, as they're now pretty much also encompass all of the southern island, which used to be Sparta, and the areas around it, taking pretty much just a lot of land. But now I think it's time to add some capital city. The capital city of Athens of course, is just going to be Athens. So there we go. For Albania, it's going to be Tirana. And for Catalonia, of course, it's going to go ahead and be Barcelona. So there we go. And I know some of those are not in the right place, but then again, I don't really care to be honest with you. And yeah, so this map is probably gonna be filled in with a couple episodes. This is basically just gonna be like a sort of mini series. So that's gonna be it might boost the channel. I'm not sure. But I am gonna hope it will. Sorry for that long pause. I had to do something and I didn't realize I was still recording. But now we go to Athens and we're going to draw a card, which is going to be a large expansion. So they're going to go ahead and take Crete as well as some of these islands and get very close up to the border with Albania, which they form very interesting relations with. And it's not very friendly. I'll just say that. That's probably not good. I'm going to select a random nation, and that's going to be Albania. And they are going to find a religion. That religion is going to go ahead and be purpleism. So if you're going to go ahead and look at the, well, not the origin mode, but we're gonna go ahead and look at the not the faith mode. Actually, no, it would be the faith mode, wouldn't it? So these are the religions of the world. Kind of had to do something with that, but now we're gonna pick a random nation. We're gonna go ahead and get Catalonia. We're gonna draw a card, and they're gonna get unionites. Now, it makes the most sense to unionize with the red team. So they're gonna unionize with the red team, right? Nope, they're unionizing with Athens, because I said. So now we have a very far away union. This will definitely be very interesting on how they will govern it. I honestly don't know how they would. Speaking of how I don't know, I don't know if this video is going to look good in terms of the graphics and frame quality. I hope it at least gets more frames than usual. Anyways, we're going to now pick another random nation, which is going to be the new Catalonian Union. And we're actually just going to go ahead and make a new nation, which will be orange. What is going on with my OBS today? Where should I make this? I actually do know. It's going to be in Istanbul or Constantinople, whatever you really want to call it. And I'm not going to pick names because I don't really feel like it. So they just take all of the area around the Sea of Marmas, I don't really know how to say it. And then they also take a good portion of Thrace. By the way, I don't know why some people call it Thrice. It's not Thrice, it's Thrace. So, yeah. Also, I'm going to go ahead and say the Catalonian Union has dual capitals because that just makes sense. We're going to pick a random nation and we get Naples. So Naples is going to draw a card and they're going to get a medium expansion. So they're going to get all of Sardinia. And then they're going to expand their coastline into the good old African areas and take more of the areas around Tunis until they eventually can't no more. I don't really know how there's a limit, but who knows. We're going to select a random nation and we're going to go ahead and get Istanbul. So Istanbul is going to completely move. Yeah, draw a card. Oh, they just get a new leader. So we're going to give them a new leader and what? Wait, so Istanbul's unionizing with somebody. I think Istanbul is going to unionize with you. So this is a very interesting map now. There's a lot of unions and less countries than ever. Not really, because, there's technically zero at one point, but you know what I mean. The countries are decreasing in the world, and when we pick a random... What? When we pick a random nation... I don't want to do this. Oh, sticky keys. Okay, I don't know. I do not know what to call that, but hold on. We get a random person, and we get Istanbul. So Istanbul is going to go ahead and draw a card. Oh, and Istanbul's gonna split. Okay, so I guess we'll just do Turkey then, due to the fact that I don't really know what else to call this. So this will be like a cyan type color. It will just resemble all of the Asian portion of this land. No, I don't want sticky keys. They just get all of the European portion and I guess a little bit more. That's uh, that's not good. Now it's Oh my god, now Istanbul it has wait, what is going on? Okay, Istanbul barely even has any land. They don't even have Istanbul anymore. That's not good for them. They do have land in Albania and they're gonna draw a card and get a large expansion. So they're gonna try to go ahead and cut off Greece and well they do and now they meet with their other portion. But now this just looks it looks stupid. But now coming back to the red people, you already have a religion. Why do you need to find one? Red. red. It'll be red too. It'll be a slightly lighter version of red. I don't know why you need to do that, but anyways, we go over to Turkey and we're going to draw a card for them, which is going to be a new leader. So yes, and then okay, now they get a large expansion. So they're gonna go ahead and just go across a bunch of these islands, and they get a lot of this Turkish coast, and they get relatively close to Ankara. Not super close, but pretty close. Jumping over to Catalonia, they're gonna go ahead and well, they're gonna draw a card, and well, never mind, they get a new nation, which will be a pink Portuguese nation on the Portuguese coast in Lisbon. They're gonna take a lot of land. Jumping back over to the red Italians, they're gonna go ahead and well, invade a lot of land, and claim a lot of free land in the Algerian area. Jumping back over to Turkey, they're going to get a large expansion, and they're going to move across a lot of these islands, and they eventually do reach modern day Ankara, like really going in mainland, which is not good for the countries around it, as this is becoming a pretty large power. But I guess so is Catalonia and the red team, so maybe it's not too big of an issue. What is going on with my screen? We pick another random nation, and we're gonna go ahead and get the red Italians again. And nope, we're forming a new nation. Now we're gonna make a green Hungarian nation. So this is just gonna follow a lot of the well areas in Hungary, at least modern day, and they're going to well they're gonna completely expand a lot into more of a blob-shaped country. Going over to the orange team, they're gonna go ahead and adopt a religion, and they're gonna go ahead and adopt. Well, they already have their own religion. So wait, no, I'm on origin mode. Faith. They're gonna go ahead and adopt the red two religion, and now they have all of that, which is interesting. I guess the purple religion just died off or something. I don't know. Portugal is going to go ahead and build a castle. This castle will be in Lisbon. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, confirm. And they're going to go ahead and adopt the religion, which is going to be the Red 2 religion. They, I guess the Red 2 religion is just very popular. I don't know why anybody would adopt a religion called Red 2, but you know, it's fine. Hungary is going to go ahead and expand a lot, and they're just going to do really good. They get a large expansion, and it kind of looks like the island of Sicily now, which is pretty interesting. Now we go over to the Catalonians, and what are they gonna do? They're gonna go ahead and never mind. They're just gonna make a new nation, I guess. I don't know. Now that we get a Bulgarian nation, so this is just a nation, pretty much so just in Sofia, and a new nation pops up. We're getting a lot of new nations here. Now we're gonna go ahead and get our Romanian country, so they're gonna form out of the Bucharest area and even meet up with Bulgaria. Let's see, what nation? Okay, so Catalonia is next, and they're gonna get a large expansion. So they're gonna take over these islands and then just expand a lot over here in the Iberian region, taking a lot of this mountain area and almost meeting up with the Atlantic Ocean. Bulgaria is going to go ahead and never mind. Why do I keep doing that? I'm so stupid. We're now gonna go ahead and make a Moldovan nation situated around these rivers and well they if hold on, can I I was about to see if I can just get an expansion so they can meet up with the coastline, but I guess not. I guess we'll go ahead and make North Moldova, so that'll be all of this. And yeah, now we have North and South Moldova. Let's see if South Moldova can okay, they can get a small expansion. That's good. Hungary is going to go ahead and find a religion, which is interesting. They're gonna find Hungarianism. That's not very. It doesn't sound very nice, but who knows if it's nice. Anyways, we can see North Moldova is gonna expand. Oh nope, they're gonna unionize again with South Moldova. So now they're one again. Bulgaria is gonna go ahead and do a medium expansion, meeting up with these guys over here, and also just expanding their area and all the mountains and rivers in this area. They are a mountaineer, so this is good for them. Turkey hasn't done anything, and well, that means they're gonna split. A new red nation pops up out of the Rhodes area. So if you didn't know, this island right here is called Rhodes. Whoa, that's cool. I can like use this as a spyglass. But No, this is Rhodes right here, and this is pretty much gonna be like a city-state technically. It's just gonna own all this. It's gonna go up in Izmir, get this Greek island, which I don't know the name of, and well, they're actually doing a lot more than I thought they would. Wow. Okay. Okay, you can stop there now. You can stop there now. Drawing power, stop. Stop, drawing power. What are you doing? Stop. Drawing power. What are you doing? This is not a city-state. Okay, that was wait. I don't remember if that was a small split or a split, but if that was a small split, Doodle Empires, you need to update your game. It's not like I'm using a pirated version anyway. But yeah. Anyways, let's see who's gonna do anything next. We got no, you're not going next. North Moldova, and they're gonna get a what? And they're gonna split again. So I guess South Moldova couldn't keep it afloat, and North Moldova couldn't keep it afloat, and South Moldova is well, they're back, and they legitimately have now all of South Moldova. Romania is going to go ahead and form a union, and they form a union with Bulgaria, forming the Bulgarian-Romanian Union, and immediately they split. That's kind of crazy. So Bulgaria will come back under their gold names, and well, hopefully they'll be able to get their not all of it. Okay. They adopt the religion of they adopt the Red 2 religion, which sounds like Me Too. If you know what I'm talking about, you already know that's kind of not very nice. Okay, we get a new leader. Oh, what the? Okay, origin diverse select nation. Okay, you just you. What? Okay, what is going on? Okay, Bulgaria is going to do a slight expansion, and we're gonna do another one. So let's see. Okay, Izmir is on the or no, it was Rhodes. I called it. I'm pretty sure. No, I called it Izmir because I'm stupid. But they're gonna form a union, and they form a union with Turkey. So now this nation is back on its feet. Romania is back. This place is getting a lot of action, and they get a new leader. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. But anyways, that is actually gonna go ahead and do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a very interesting video. Please like and subscribe. I really would appreciate it if you do. And also, comment down below if you want more Doodle Empires and if you want me to continue off of the save. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.